Captain, we have a situation. We have an asteroid headed straight for the Premiere Pro.
Copy, we're monitoring the situation.
Sir, you might want to take another look.
There's hundreds of them. So a lot has happened in the world of AI over the last few months. We have new AIs that can write your college term paper for you. Others can put your face on other people's faces. There's AI that can even generate music for you. But in this video, I want to go over one of the most popular video editing AIs that's out there on the internet. It's called RunwayML, and there's a lot of cool features in it that you can really use to level up your video editing capabilities. But before we get started, what are your thoughts on AI and video editing? Leave them down below and hopefully we can get a civil discussion going in the comments section. Without further ado, let's dive into RunwayML. Now, when you go to RunwayML, it's important to realize that there's different plans. There is a free plan. It allows you to have 3 projects. You can only export at 720p, and you can only have 5 gigabytes of assets. You can upgrade to the Pro plan that costs $12 per month. You can export at 4K and have unlimited projects up to 500 gigabytes of assets. But to get started, go over to the AI Magic Tools section. It's important to note they have photo image AIs as well, but you'll want to go to the video tab for video. And we'll first start with the remove background feature. Now, if you've been following my channel for some time, you'll know that I covered a few videos in the past outlining how you can use this to put text behind you or to maybe even clone yourself. But this is a really cool feature. What you want to do is click this upload button and navigate to your footage that you want to upload. Then click and drag this to the window and RunwayML will start to analyze it. To remove the background, click and create points in your video to actually select the parts that you want to keep in your video. So for me, I'm just selecting myself here. And for more complex shots, you can also choose other areas such as my microphone here and just keep adding dots until all the things that you want kept in the frame are selected. What you want to do next is actually go forward in the timeline here and make any adjustments if the masking is a little bit off. For example, here at the bottom, I'll add another point just to add that back in. You'll notice that there's keyframes at the very bottom here. But otherwise, this looks pretty good. Once you're done, you'll want to go up to Export Transparent Background. Then you can click Export. Then you can take this, put it in Premiere Pro or your other software, or even in RunwayML and put another background behind you. For example here, if you go back to projects, then you can double click on your project. You'll notice that you have an editor pop up. You can click and drag this clip up and then add another clip underneath it to put something behind you. Another cool feature in RunwayML is that there's inpainting, so you can actually remove objects from a scene. Now for this project, I am using stock footage from Artless Max. If you're interested, a link is down in the video description if you do want to check out their new footage plans. For example here, you can click and drag this file over. Say if we wanted to get rid of this car on the road, you can just draw around it and Runway will automatically remove it from the image, replacing it with things that it thinks is around it. Once you're done, click Done Inpainting at the top right corner. Now you can also do this in After Effects as well, but one advantage of using RunwayML, for example, is that it's on the internet, it's on the website, so you're not really using your software on your computer to do the work. And in my experience, this is a lot faster. Now one other cool feature is that there's motion tracking as well. If you want to motion track a clip, just click on it, click on motion tracking. You can actually assign a point. For example, maybe we want to track this mountain here. We can click on it to make a point and Runway will automatically track it for us. Then once you're done tracking, just click Done Tracking. And now, for example, we can grab our text, actually make some text here, get it into position. And the key here is to actually go to link to, and then you can actually link it to the footage, just realign it to where you want it. And then when we play this back, you'll see that the text is actually motion tracked to that mountainside. Now, probably one of the coolest features inside RunwayML is the ability to slow down clips to super slow motion, even if you didn't shoot at a high frame rate. To do that, click on the super slow motion button. Feel free to drag and drop your file, and then drag this bar all the way to the left, and then click Process. Now, I purposely chose this shot just to show you how powerful this is. We have a shot of 2 cars speeding down a road, and RunwayML actually does a pretty good job, considering how fast the motion blur is in this shot. And just for context, you can see what Premiere Pro does when you speed it down to 10% using optical flow. Now, one other cool feature inside Runway is you can actually color grade by using text. So there's the text to color grade feature. You can click on it, click and drag your clip, and then you can actually type in what you want. For example here, I'm going to type in desaturated, dark, and moody, and we'll see what it generates. So that's a pretty cool looking shot. It kind of does whatever the words say. So obviously it desaturated it, it made it darker with more of a contrast, and kind of like dark and moody. So yeah, it did the job here. And what's nice is you can actually download the cube file and use this in other editing softwares. There's a lot of other cool features as well, such as blur faces, creating bokeh, scene detection, extract depth, cleaning the audio, and a lot more here. So those are some of the highlights inside RunwayML. Let me know what you think down in the comments section below. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.